Got yourself £200,000 to spend on a supercar? Well, you're not going to be short of options. There's the Ferrari 488 GTB, the Lamborghini Huracan, or how about one of these? Quite possibly one of the most talked about supercars of its generation, the McLaren 720S. In essence, it's a replacement for the 650S, and while McLaren may not shout about it, it's as near as damn it as quick as the £900,000 McLaren P1 hypercar around the test track. So let's start with performance. It's powered by a 4-litre twin-turbo V8 that delivers a whopping 710 brake horsepower and 770 Newton meters of torque. All that in a car that weighs just 1.2 tons. 0 to 60 takes just 2.9 seconds, and it'll do twice that speed in under 5 seconds. Top speed 211 miles per hour. But there's a lot more to the 720S than the top trump winning score. Firstly, it features a new second generation monocage carbon fibre chassis, which extends into the roof and chassis surround, which helps make the car stronger, stiffer and lighter. In fact, around 18 kilograms lighter. The suspension has also been revised too, with improved sensors and a more conventional setup with a hydraulically connected damper system, meaning there's no need for anti-roll bars. Power is delivered to the rear wheels just like the 650S via a 7-speed dual clutch auto box. The hydraulic steering is super accurate and beautifully weighted, whether you're driving at low speeds around town or flying around a racetrack. The proactive chassis has 3 settings: comfort, sport and track. What's impressive is how such a performance-based car can ride so comfortably at low speed. Sport and track mode firm things up considerably though. Now the 720S is a car that turns heads no matter where you go, whether you're driving it at low speed around the town centre or whether it's stationary in a car park. Now the door handles are hidden out of sight, which helps with aerodynamics, and the doors are also rather large and they eke into the roofline, and when you open the door it reveals a rather large opening, which helps with getting in and out. Now the driving position is perfect. The brake pedal is dead centre in front of the driver, and the seats are not only comfortable but impressively supportive. A rather showy display in front of the driver folds out to reveal the speedo and rev counter. It's a little overcomplicated, but a good talking point nonetheless. There's also a new infotainment system that's a marked improvement on the ones used in previous generations. There's also a clever track telemetry system which lets you control how sideways you really want to go. McLaren's design philosophy is everything for a reason. That means that every curve, every fin and spoiler, every air vent is there to do a job. Even the headlamps and tail lamps are thin blades designed to be as aerodynamically efficient as possible. The 720S is a very clinical supercar, brimmed with technology and has all the stats that'll wow most petrol heads. But where McLaren has been criticised in the past is that it's built a car that's so perfect it's almost been soulless. The 720 still has the essence of its predecessor, but it's a much more complete car, one that you can let your hair down driving, as well as putting some blistering times around a racetrack. Importantly, it finally has character.